Hello everyone, welcome back to our Hydrogel class. So last time, did you remember we went over the framework of this course, and today we are going to dive deeper into the hydrogels. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so before I start, let me ask you a question. Has anyone heard of hydrogels before? Yeah, what is hydrogels? Anybody know about this question? Or maybe another question. Have you seen anything in our daily life made of hydrogel material? Yes. Yes, jelly. Good. Good job. And yeah, contact lenses. Very good. So this material in our human daily life, this material, it is hydrogels. So what are the common characteristics of these hydrogel materials? You can see it is soft, flexible, and holds a lot of water inside. And what do you think this material can be used for? Why a lot of researchers want to fabricate hydrogels? Yes, I heard someone say cosmetic for some face mask. Really, good job. And contact lenses. Yes, and some are used in agriculture, and some are used in the medical care. Yes. But today we mainly talk about one of the most exciting applications of the hydrogel is medical wound dressings. Today we will explore how hydrogels are transforming wound care. We will look at what hydrogels are, why they can be effective in dressings, and what future innovation might look like. Okay, before I start, another question. Has anyone ever had a wound that took a long time to heal? And what challenges did you face in treating it? Think about this. Okay, some people told me that traditional wound dressings like gauze have been used for a long time, yes, but they have drawbacks. They dry out the wounds, can stick to the wound surface, and often lead to painful dressing changes. But what if we could use a dressing like that can keep the wound moist, delivers medicine, and even monitoring the healing process? This is where hydrogel-based medical dressings come in. Okay? So what is hydrogels? What are hydrogels? How to describe how to identify the material is the hydrogel or that material is not hydrogel? It is not difficult. Okay, hydrogels are three-dimensional polymer networks that can absorb and retain a large amounts of water. That at the same time they can keep the structure, which means that if the water inside the hydrogel, the water are very stable into the system. And if you squeeze the hydrogel, the water cannot come out. Okay. So you can image hydrogels like a super absorbent sponge, but instead of drying out, they can stay moist and flexible. That is could create an ideal environment for healing. Okay, if you want to fabricate a hydrogel, you will use some polymer. Okay, the polymer can come from nature. The polymer can be synthetic. For example, PVA, PEG, it is very common used synthetic polymer. But if you want to fabricate some nature-based hydrogel, you can think about chitin, alginate. These kind of material are very common used for fabricate hydrogel from nature. Okay, and another important thing for the hydrogel is that you should use some cross-link to fabricate it. The cross-link maybe you can like use the chemical cross-link, some might use the physical cross-link, or some might even use the bio cross-link. This cross-link that could make the polymers show a kind of a three-dimension networks. Okay, this is the hydrogel fabrication process. So why now a lot of hydrogels that can be used for wound dressings? They have a lot of advantages for the hydrogel-based wound dressing. For example, the hydrogels can prevent the dry and can promote faster healing. And unlike traditional wound dressing, hydrogels do not stick to wounds, making the dressings changes less painful. Okay, and hydrogels can be loaded with different kind of drugs. For example, antibiotics, painkiller, or some growth factors. These kind of drugs can also be helpful for the wound healing process. And hydrogels are usually made of nature or biocompatible polymers, making them safe for medical use. So this is the most some of the advantages of the hydrogel-based wound dressing. For example, a lot of hydrogels are commonly used for like burn treatment or chronic wound care. For example, the diabetic foot. In hospitals, these dressings can help reduce infection and improve patient comfort. Now let's compare hydrogel dressings to traditional guts. And I give you a diagram. You can see the comparison between the hydrogel-based and the traditional one. They have a lot of advantages and a lot of disadvantages for the traditional wound dressings. Okay, so for future innovation based on the hydrogels, as you know, a lot of researchers just make a lot of smart hydrogels. So what are smart hydrogels? Smart hydrogels means that the hydrogel can be sensitive to different kind of trigger. For example, temperature, for example, light, for example, electricity, pH, like this. Okay, so this kind of hydrogels also can be like smart used in wound healing. These advanced dressings can like monitor the infections, detect changes in pH, and even release the drugs in response to different kind of biosignals. Okay, for this one, maybe I can give you an example. They have a very traditional, temperature responsive polymer, which named is polyphenipam. So this polymer, which is widely used in fabricated hydrogel because it is temperature responsive, and the temperature like 36 degree. So our human body temperature can trigger this. This kind of hydrogel have a lack of characteristics, which means that the hydrogel and the cold temperature it can be swelling, but and the hot temperature it can be shrink. So based on this, the hydrogels can release some drugs based on the human body temperature, which is very good for the wound healing application. So, okay, to summarize, hydrogels could provide a moist, biocompatible, pain-free healing environment for wounds. Their ability to deliver drugs, prevent infections, and adapt to smart technologies makes them like a game changer in medical wound care. So I think this hydrogel-based wound healing will be very advantageous and very will be should have a lot of deeper development for this application. Okay. Okay, thank you so much for your attention, and I love to hear any questions from you. Thank you.